Ethan is in Asheville, North Carolina. Hi, Ethan. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Better than I deserve. How can I help?
Yes, sir. Well, me and my wife are thinking about considering a debt consolidation loan. We don't have any type of credit card debt. That's just something early on we decided we didn't want to get into. But really all we have, I guess, as far as debt are a couple vehicle loans. The other big part of debt that we have is whenever we had got our house, they had under budgeted us on our well. And so we had to borrow about $10,000 from a family member. And we have also purchased a storage building from that family member as well. So we actually owe them right at $13,500 for everything. So we're trying to figure out if it's best to do a debt consolidation loan for all of that, or if it would be better just to make payments to them as we can afford it. The only thing with family is I've seen a lot of times where you owe family money and it causes issues.
Yeah, you should have thought of that before you bought a stupid barn from them.
That's my biggest thing, is just trying to figure out if we should do a debt consolidation loan or if that's even a good idea.
What does a debt consolidation loan do? It just puts it in one pile instead of four piles.
Pretty much, yeah.
Doesn't change anything.
Well, I know sometimes, because we had figured it up, it was going to save about $400 a month.
No, it's not. Not unless you stay in debt longer.
Okay, that might be.
You didn't change your interest rate by $5,000 a year on the figures you gave me. You'd have to change your interest rate by 10%. What kind of car loans have you? You got a 19% car loan?
No, sir. No, I've got a 12% car loan, and they were going to match that at the debt consolidation loan.
Yeah, which means you got absolutely gained no ground. So where the $400 savings come from? Only one way mathematically it could happen, and that's extend the length of the loan.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it was, I believe.
Yeah. Why do you want to be in debt longer?
Well, just because it was going to save us a little bit of money, I guess.
No, it didn't. It saves you money per month. It didn't save you money. You're going to be in debt longer, and it's going to cost you more money because you're going to pay interest longer.
No, that completely makes sense.
Yeah. So what's your household income?
Well, I'm self-employed. My wife is a stay-at-home mother.
What do you make?
Profit was $70,000 last year. Okay.
You guys roll up your sleeves. Don't go to restaurants and don't go on vacation till you get this crap cleaned up. What do you owe on these cars?
Well, I've got a truck payment, and it's $16,000. We've got a Honda CR-V payment. It's $5,500 is what we owe left on it. Then we got a personal loan to borrow for a vehicle we got. When we got the vehicle, the transmission went out, so we had to also borrow for that. And the total of that personal loan is $6,500.
Yeah. Okay. You're driving an awfully nice truck for this mess. So yeah, you got what, $45,000 including all the family junk. And you make 70, and so it's going to take you 2 years of living on beans and rice and beans, and you'll be done.
Right.
List these debts smallest to largest, pay minimum payments on everything but the little one, and attack the little one like your freaking life depends on it.
Okay.
And go get your life back, and quit borrowing money for this stupid stuff.
Yes, sir.
It did not bring you joy.
Right.
Yeah. So next time you need a truck, don't buy one unless you have the money. Be like your grandpa. Don't buy it unless you can afford it.
Yeah, I'd like to see them, beyond what you said, I'd like to see them jumpstart this. And if it's me, I'm looking, if I've got some equity in that truck, I'm selling it. I'm working extra hours. We are in the best part-time economy as it relates to jobs that we've ever seen, Dave, in the history of America. He can go make some money. I'd jumpstart this.
And let me ask you this, Ken, because you talk about the jobs part all the time. And from the very first day we started teaching Financial Peace University 30 years ago, we've told people get an extra job.
That's right.
And it used to be we tell them deliver pizza.
Yeah.
Now everybody seems to be delivering food.
Yeah.
Uber Eats.
Right.
And I'm not against Uber Eats or door dashing or any of that. That's all fine. It's an easy thing to plug in and plug out.
Right.
You can log in, log out, just keep rocking. You can manage your own hours. I'm not convinced it is the most profitable part-time job.
It's not. And
what are they?
Yeah, so they are, you're looking for manual labor positions. And what I mean by manual labor doesn't mean shoveling or using a hammer, but if they just need a body to stock shelves in warehousing, manufacturing right now is really, really strong.
They're paying more than you can make doing Uber Eats.
Yes, much more, because if you go work for a Walmart or a Target or a big box store and you're working off hours, so he's got a full-time job, he's running his own business. How can I pick up 20 hours a week? It's just rule of thumb.
What are they paying at places like that?
$16, $18 to $20 an hour.
Depending on where you are.
Depending on where you are. So you got to look. The point is, don't just assume I'm going to go drive.
Here's the thing. I was talking to, when we were in Salt Lake City the other day, I was talking to a group and just standing around at one of our events. And one of them was telling me that stinking babysitter is getting $30 an hour.
That's true. Let me tell you,
$40
really
an hour for babies, dog walking.
Yes.
For the lady was on here yesterday, did her debt-free scream.
Yes.
30 minutes for $30.
Yes.
Rich people don't even walk their own dogs.
That's exactly right.
What is this?
That's right.
I know they're scared of leaves.
That's right.
You get you a leaf blower, you can make money because rich people are scared of leaves. But I didn't know they don't even walk their own dog.
That's right. But just look in your local economy. Who's having a hard time hiring people? See what they're paying. This isn't about skill. This is about gazelle. And so go fill a gap and make some really good money.
Yeah, kick your money up, drop your expenses down, clean your mess up. You can't borrow your way out of debt. That's the moral of the story of this call. Debt consolidation doesn't work because you haven't fixed the problem in your mirror.